Hello there, Cancer. I hope you're keeping well, my dears. So this is your collective love reading. It's going to take you through October, November and into December. If you can do those special bits for me, guys, the liking, the sharing and the subscribing, that'll go down a treat. Thank you very much. And yep, Cancer, for in love, I think we're ready and raring to go. The deck is well shuffled and you keep making yourself known within the reading. There's a massive shift in perspective. I feel it's for somebody external to you and you're now trying to adapt to this change. It's a push-pull type of energy, or something you're now observing and thinking, I don't know whether I want to be involved in that. I'm hearing Scorpio, maybe that you're involved with a Scorpio or you've got heavy Scorpio within your chart. I've got a feeling though, some of you aren't going to reach this point until November, December. That's just a sense that I'm getting coming through. Spirit wants me to take from the top of the deck, or the middle of the deck, sorry, but the top of the pile. Clear strong guidance, please, Spirit. What can you give me for how Cancer is coming into the reading? You can't make it up. The moon energy. What can you give me for Cancer's party, please, Spirit, of how they're coming into the reading and moving forward with love or in love? Page of Wands. That's their enthusiasm, the push-pull type of energy. The page, well, it's enthusiastic. It's not always got the staying power. Can have a vibe of immaturity to it as well. Doesn't mean to say that if you're in your later years, shall we say, you can't be in that page energy, but it can be seen as a surge of enthusiasm. But there's doubt there, and the doubt is because of lack of experience. What can you give me, please, Spirit? What's gone down in the recent past in love between Pope, both of the parties, King of Wands. I'm hearing someone's revealed, disclosed, started to be honest about how they actually feel, and it's thrown one of you. I'm feeling it's you, Cancer, and that's why you've gone into that moon energy. There's lack of consistency here. That's what I'm picking up really strongly that's coming through, and still I'm hearing Pope, but then being shown the Hierophant card. What can you give me, please, Spirit? What's the energy like between Cancer and their party as of this moment, or predictively? The Devil. What's not being revealed to Cancer as of this moment? So what's being hidden from them by the party? Ace of Pentacles. What's their party's fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with Cancer? The Tower. There's that Scorpio energy. Some read it as Scorpio. It's ruled by Mars as well. There's been strong communication here, but I feel someone is putting their desires or their feelings across in more of a sexual manner than sitting down, being grounded and explaining. It's coming across too forcefully, or leaving you possibly in a position of doubt, and that's why that moon energy is there, because the feelings are revealed when in the moment, not at a time of calm. Your party, how do they feel toward you at this moment? See what? Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Some of you, it is going to be November time, probably the 23rd up to about the 3rd. I'll adjust the cards in a moment. And the last card is, what action is your party going to take towards you moving forward? Temperance, more Sagittarius energy. Real awakening going on here, a real shift in perspective. And I feel this is why it's throwing you, because there's a taking of control now, and I'm hearing you're feeling at a loss. There's no point sugarcoating it, guys. Your party, remember, it's not going to be for all of you, is mega peeved off with you because of your unwillingness or withdrawal from something they thought you felt passionate about with them, and now they're realizing you don't. They've not aired it yet. They've not said how they want to move forward even more, invest more time into this new, I'm hearing, desire that they've got. But they thought you was on board with them, and you don't have to be. What, did you hear that card fling out there? Look, the devil again. You can't make it up, seriously. There's a threat or some type of intimidation I'm feeling around November time, and then I'm hearing Christmas party. I'm getting a magician vibe, like the infinity symbol, as if payback. It's not the most pleasant energy, I'm being honest, it really isn't. And that card wanted to fling itself out. The Emperor. Someone is really standing the ground here, and I feel it's your party, and that's why they're in that Eight of Wands energy. As I said, some of you won't have reached this point yet. There's about, let's say, 6 weeks in between the recent past and the reading unfolding. May even be longer than 6 weeks. But that's what Spirit's coming up with. And then how the energy is going to be moving forward is that Temperance energy. So that's an additional 6 weeks further on, at least 6 weeks. Clear, strong guidance, please, Spirit. What can you give me for Cancer's energy with this Moon card? 9 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Oh my God. And the Tower again. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Page of Wands energy? How is Cancer's party coming into the reading predictively? 7 of Wands, there's that defensiveness. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and Queen of Wands. They're just not feeling it. You're realising now, Cancer, that all of this mither, while it did make you happy, it's just not going to work. You've invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into whatever it is that you're feeling mithered about. I do feel it is a connection. And while it's at a point of initiating change, you're just not feeling the same vibes as this Page of Wands energy. They're now getting defensive because your feelings are changing now and you're just not feeling it. They're recognising this, they're sensing your withdrawal and your lack of desire, your lack of wanting what they want now. At first you initially wanted that. I'm hearing for some of you it's been right the way back until March. But you aren't on the same page here. What can you give me? What's gone down in the recent past with this King of Wands energy, please, Spirit? This can be you and your energy as well. Queen of Pentacles, that's in reverse. King of Wands, that's now in reverse. And 7 of Cups in reverse. It started off well, but it's because it was upset with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a family, home commitments. But it wasn't thriving, I'm hearing. There was stress around at the time and somebody was trying to distance themselves from it. May even be this King of Wands energy was feeling enthusiastic in the past, wanted to create this change. I feel this is more an environment, a household, a home, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Some read it as Sagittarius, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But whilst they've not been happy with you at all, I feel you've wanted something more long term, just not with this person. You're now sensing not dependency, but a clinginess from whoever it is that you're involved with. And this fantasy, or what you thought could have been, you're starting to realise isn't the case anymore. There really has been strong words here. Now this King of Wands energy, it is Cancer Leo, it doesn't have to be you. But it's a strong desire, motivation, change, and has the ability to win people round with their motivation and encouragement. There's strong Capricorn within this reading as well, but they're really trying to hold you at a distance here. And this can be how the relationship was when you first come together with each other. You really did feel it was going to go somewhere, but you couldn't make it go to the next stage. This Queen of Pentacles energy, for whatever reason. Something you feel is worthwhile investing into. There was a reason you couldn't get there. There was a barrier, a blockage, and I feel it was external. And you have lost the desire. One of you has lost the fight here. I keep hearing singular, singular, singular. As if you're needing to prioritise yourself now, and there isn't as many options available to you or to the both of you that you thought. What can you give me on this Devil energy, please, Spirit? What can you give me on this Devil energy? How does Cancer's party, how do they view Cancer as of this moment with this Devil energy? Four of Cups in reverse. That's your energy. 10 of Wands. And 3 of Cups. They see you as being preoccupied with something. I feel it's an issue within, something that mithers you, really works up your anxiety. And you've come to a realisation now. You might be, I'm hearing confiding in them about this, that there's work that needs to go on within. Because they're in a defensive energy where there's a clinginess vibe. And this is what's unsettling them and making them put you at arm's length. Now, if this isn't you, this is somebody else, or they're recognising there's something that's within their life. If it's not a person, it's a thing or a place that they go to that I'm hearing getting brief satisfaction from, but they know it's not right for them in the long run. If it is that it's you that they're involved with, who they're worried about, they're starting to recognise now that you've got everything that you need, everything that they want in a partner, You have got everything that you need externally with this 9 of Cups energy that's over here. But she's unhappy there. She's sat, not sulking, but really deep in thought on that card. And I feel it's because there's something within that you need to sort out that creates anxiety and makes you emotional. And it's too heavy. It's too heavy for the party that you're with. There's a preoccupied energy that's coming through, and that's how your party sees you as well. There's something simmering underneath with this Devil energy that you can't seem to let go, and it consumes you within the mind. You know when someone walks up to you and you're so caught up in your thoughts and they startle you? It's something like that. There's a preoccupation you've got with something that you can't seem to let go. I feel it might be inner child work that needs doing. That's not going to be for all of you. But they're wondering now, should they just keep it a bit more than friendship level? Should it be a relationship with you that they dip in and out of? Because whilst they're turning up and wanting more with you, wanting more commitment, they're seeing you joining them on a social level or going out to places with them, but you're not there within your mind. You're still caught up with something, or you get yourself worked up about something, and that's what they're struggling with. What can you give me with this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit, for Cancer? King of Cups. Knight of Cups. And Nine of Swords. Some of you are involved with somebody who was in a bad place within the relationship. This Queen of Pentacles, if it isn't you or your party, I feel it's who your party's been involved with, and they wanted a family and couldn't fall pregnant. That's now happened. But there's a sensing of clinginess coming from you. Don't hate me, it's just what's coming through in the cards, and from their partner as well. Because they may not feel the same as what their partner does when it comes to having a baby, but they're going along with it anyway. Or they've been unsure about it for some time, but now the opportunity's coming for them to be a parent. Now, it may be that they've been telling you it's not what they want. They don't want to expand the family that they have with whoever they're with already. But the way they're going to be with you, or what they're wanting to say to you, or what they're really thinking of you now that their parties fell pregnant, they don't want them either, and it's going to come across really harsh. There's a change in finances too. I feel your party's been keeping something quiet with regards to their wages, their salary, and now they're coming in and presenting this change in salary to you, which may have happened ages ago. I'm hearing up to a year ago. But they've not wanted to share the money, the extra income that they've been getting. It's likely that they've been telling you they've been on the same salary, but now there's a way of you finding out. They're realising how selfish they're being, and they should be telling you about the change in the salary, because you're both working on something together, the family, the home life. But they haven't. They've been wanting to keep money back, to keep it for themselves. But the way that they're approaching something, a strategy that they've got to relieve the pressure that they're under, is not helping them at all. It's like a downward spiral. For some of you, it's drugs, alcohol, gambling. Money's being held back. They're not telling you the real salary that they're on or the income that they're getting, because they're wanting to, I'm hearing, indulge in their own little personal thing that you're not aware of. But now they want to do the right thing, but it's only because they're going to be caught out. So they're going to come and offer up how they've had a change in finances. They're in a better position now and they can offer you more. But it's at this offering or this change in finances, this increase, whatever it is, it went ahead. For some of you, it was up to a year ago, but they're only going to tell you it's happening now. But it's because they're indulging in something that they know isn't approved of. And they're getting dependent on it now. And it's not an enjoyment to them anymore. It's a fix that they're getting, and that's why that Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and Queen of Wands in reverse is up at the top. Their enthusiasm is going because their conscience is weighing on them now, and your party may even be paranoid. It's gone too far for some of you, or for them to come forward now, because if you really start looking behind the scenes, you'll see a situation for what it really is, and how long you've gone by and not even realised it. But it's because they've been so clever, so devious, and that's the unpleasant energy that I'm getting. This Tower energy then, the fears, anxieties and concerns, I think that's just been revealed, but we'll take another one. It's because they're unhappy. It's something that they indulge in because they're unhappy. Five of Wands. This crown chakra here, or the top blowing off the tower, that's somebody being under the influence. May even be an illusion. What I find interesting is when I go into their energy, and it's going again, whenever I go into their energy and I'm trying to explain something, my words get tangled up as if I'm drunk or under the influence. I'm not quite with it. This Sun in reverse, I'm not seeing it as delays. I'm seeing it as a prevention, and that they think they're happy when they're in this frame of mind, but they're actually not. They're just using it as a coping strategy to avoid what's going on. For some of you, it is gambling. They're going there thinking they're going to get this happy ever after, and it doesn't come. You can see them all around the table there, gambling. For others of you, it is drugs and alcohol. I'm hearing they're thinking this is the last time, but they're caught up in it now. They're not getting the high that they wanted or that they used to get from this experience that they provide themselves with, and they're recognizing there's dependency here now, and I can't get out of it, and I need help. And this is what's throwing them, because that Nine of Pentacles that's in reverse up at the top, that can be dependency, a codependency. For others of you as well, it is that they've got a partner and they've fallen pregnant, and whilst they may have told you they didn't want a family with the long-term partner that they was with, whilst they've been with you, circumstances and feelings have changed, and they now do want to start growing their family and expanding. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Eight of Wands energy? What are their thoughts and feelings? What was that? Two of Pentacles. They're going to communicate to you that it's just too much. There's the Hierophant. They need to calm the situation down now. They need to ground the situation, and even though they feel strongly towards you, or whatever it is, this other external factor, they know they need help, they need guidance, or they need to be focusing on what the right thing is to do. This Hierophant, it'll be the relationship. For some of you, it'll be a place of guidance that they know they're going to need to go to, a retreat, rehabilitation, something like that, to help balance them out. There's no denying they feel passionately towards you, but what they're going to say, I feel they've been leaving it until I'm feeling Mercury retrograde, till Mercury retrograde's over, because that Eight of Wands, yep, Sagittarius energy, but it's also ruled by Mercury, and we've just been going through the retrograde, finished on October the 2nd, and they're waiting for the calm, they're waiting for a restoring of there's the words again, a restoring of balance, or I'm hearing it, until they've tried out. they're not drunk anymore, and then they're going to communicate to you how they need to do the right thing. Some of you, you're not in a long-term connection with them. You tend to hook up with each other when you're drunk or under the influence, and they're realizing now that whilst you're in the moment and it feels the right thing to do, it isn't the right thing to do, and they're wanting something more balanced, calm. Or if they're realizing they're in a bad place with whatever it is that they're becoming dependent on, they're knowing now they need to take action on it. And this is what they're going to present you with. What can you give me with this Temperance card, please, Spirit? What action are they going to take in the near future? I'm hearing in the distant future. Some of you are, it's going to be at least 16 weeks, Spirit is saying, until you get this Temperance energy. What action are they going to take to help move the connection forward? Page of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 6 of Wands. They're not getting their own way. They're saying the right thing with this Temperance energy. May even be reaching out to you and really convincing you this time that success is going to be made, but they need your support. But it's not going to stay, because they're still willing to put themselves in an environment where they become mithered, where they become irritable, and that's what makes it all go, sorry, but Spirit's saying tits up. They're not able to produce what they're saying they've got. Some of you, there's a hiding of money. I feel it's all over the reading. You're not in the position that you thought you was in financially, because it may be that while you think you're both working together and bringing money in and in partnership, they're peeing it up the walls behind the scenes, and as quick as you're bringing it in, they're blowing it on something. They're going to come and talk the talk, but this isn't something that can be restored or changed overnight. It really is going to require enthusiasm and a strong desire for change. But they know how difficult it's going to be to get out of this mess that they're in. The further along that they go, without telling you, with not working with you, I hope that's come out right, the more difficult it's making it. Whilst you're thinking of we, they're thinking of I. And they're realising now how much, I was just about to say debt, but then say depth, how deep this has actually gone, and they can't climb out of this hole on their own. They need your help, but for you to help them, they need to tell you what's been going on. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry this reading, they're in a mess, they're in a mess, but they're taking you down with them. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, Cancer, and take care with this one.